It's Brittany Fox right here on your classic metal show with Turn On. And starting off the show tonight, we heard something from American Angel from their self-titled debut release with After the Laughter. And that's what everybody thinks when the show is over at 3 a.m. Eastern Time. Goddamn, that guy on the other end of the mic was pretty damn funny. I can't even go to sleep after the laughter that Chris Aiken brings to the table. Welcome to the Classic Metal Show, Chris.
Well, I'm honored to be here, Neely. How are we doing tonight?
As a special guest to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So here we are again.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, this week has flown by.
Yeah, it has been busy.
For me, it's been busy. It blew by. Business is busy. It's hard to believe, and in spite of all this, the entire country being shut down for a couple of months, I'm balls out busy.
Well, that's good, man. It's definitely good. I'm getting ready to be busy again. I'm getting ready to. I was telling everybody in the chat room 2 weeks from now, get ready for a either you with a co-host or no show, because I will probably be in jail because I'm opening fucking Pinball PA.
All right, well, whatever. I don't think they're gonna throw you in jail. They might.
Hey, I hope they do. I absolutely hope that they fucking show up and tell me to close my doors or I go to jail. I absolutely do, because I will not go down quietly.
Well, of course, you'll take the publicity.
Of course I will. Damn right. Oh, Your Honor, I'm just a burn victim veteran that just trying to make a... I could squeeze out tears like the best of them.
Yeah. Well, I see your biggest fan in the chat room, Jason Lundgren, is slurping at your dick.
Well, whatever.
How does it feel?
Like a guy sucking a cock? Yeah, ease up, Jason. Go back to jerking off to Linda Cardinelli pictures. Get it. I'm the best.
Yeah.
We know. No, I'm great. We got it.
You left a little on your chin there, Jason.
Yeah. Reach over with your pinky and slurp it off.
Yeah. It's good to the last drop.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
Get all that semen-y goodness for you, Jason.
I've never seen one guy so enamored with another guy like he is with you.
Hey, you draw all the underage chicks, I draw all the fucking retarded guys. It's just
What a damn shame. What a legacy that is.
lucky me.
Yeah, look at me. I get all the weird guys after me.
Yeah, that's it. All the guys that are borderline retarded, those are the Chrisophiles.
Yeah, they are. You are the Pied Piper of the borderline retards.
That's right.
Gee whiz.
Lucky me. I'm the Dean of Down syndrome.
Yeah, look at you. That's going to be your new moniker now. The Dean, and welcome to the mic, the Dean of Down syndrome, Chris Aiken.
Well, hi, everybody.
I think you need to get your voice guy who did the bumpers for us to actually make one that says that. And, you're listening to the Classic Metal Show with the Dean of the Down syndrome.
Oh, I think I will do that.
That's a good one. I like it.
I like that too. The Dean of Down syndrome.
Yeah. Look at that. Being creative on the fly.
Yeah, look at us.
That's usually how it happens too.
Yeah, pretty much, because we sure don't plan anything. We sure don't take the time to put anything together.
No, of course not. I mean, if we planned the show, it really would not be good.
It would suck.
It would not be good if anything was planned.
Right.
I mean, I literally don't do any thinking of the show until about an hour before the show.
I did show prep today. I sent you over one little tiny piece to add to the intro.
Yeah, and I used it.
Yeah, I know. I heard. I love that piece.
Yeah, I mean Dr. Fauci?
Dr. Fiducci.
Fiducci.
What do you mean? The guy that's the number one medical professional in the United States is talking about Tinder? Well, yeah. Fucking Trailer Park Boys rule.
Yeah, that's what I didn't realize that they had such current shows.
Well, they have a podcast that comes out every week.
I gotcha. Okay.
I was listening to the podcast today, and I heard that, and I was like, okay, it deals with It deals with coronavirus. It deals with Dr. Fauci. It deals with Dr. Phil. This is all like related to the CMS.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was like, fuck yeah, let's do that right now.
Yeah. All right. So their podcast is pretty good, huh?
Oh, it's fun. If you like the Trailer Park Boys, the podcast is excellent. It's definitely a listen.
Good. So those guys, I would imagine, since they do have, since they were on TV or are on TV and had movies and TV shows and all kinds of stuff, that their podcast probably actually makes a couple dollars.
I would think it probably does. And plus, they've kept rights to everything. Everything is through their own website and through their own shit. So they're not even sharing with anybody. It's all theirs.
Sure. Well, again, this goes back to what Adam Carolla said so long ago. Well, what's the secret to the success of making money with a podcast? Well, first you have to be famous.
Yeah. Well, that's the first thing.
Yeah. So the people who make big money at their podcast, be it Carolla or Rogan or whatever, they were famous first.
Yeah, that's the trick.
Yeah. If you're just fledgling couple of dudes like us, even though we've been at it for 25 years, you're never going to make that kind of money.
No, you're going to make in a good month $100. You're going to be like, yeah, hundy.
Yeah. And unfortunately that goes back into the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing ever. Neither one of us has ever bought anything with show money.
No, I've always just put it right back into the show. It's either paying for the Spreaker or paying for web space or paying you for your time or paying for upgrades or, whatever the case is, it all just goes back into the show. The few dollars that we do get.
It does. It's like today. I spent $256 today renewing the server for CMS TV for another year.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that's been a year.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, it's hard to believe. And, I think the Rumble Talk is coming up in June, and so is the Spreaker. I think that's coming up in June, so that's going to be like another 5 to 7. I think between the Rumble Talk and the Spreaker, it's going to be like $750.
Maybe we move off of Spreaker.
I don't know. Spreaker's pretty good.
I love Spreaker, but there's so many platforms that are out there that do the same shit and do not cost $500.
Yeah, but do they have the same, reputation, or do people find it as easy?
Well, it wouldn't. I mean, I've actually looked into it because I've thought about it. If we switched to Anchor, it wouldn't change. It wouldn't even change on people's phones. The URL, the RSS feed would stay exactly the same. So it would just all be background change. So nothing would change. And they'll import all the episodes over.
Nice.
And then we wouldn't have episodes that expire either.
Right.
Like we wouldn't have to take them down because we run out of space.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's definitely thought about it. We have another month that I have to.
I think it renews in June, or I think it's like near the end of June. So yeah, it's about a month or so.
I'll figure it out. I want to do a little research before I flip us over and then just have us be fucked and starting over.
Yeah,
I don't want that.
Well, you gotta admit though, for the 7 years we've been on Spreaker, it's been a very reliable platform.
We've never had that, and therein lies the hesitation. We've never, not one time ever, had a problem with Spreaker.
Not ever.
I mean, in 7 years, we don't have one outage, one complaint, one file that didn't go out when it was supposed to.
Not one glitch.
That's pretty strong reputation there.
Yeah. I always admire people who, invent a platform like a Spreaker that is like almost foolproof.
Yeah.
And it does such a great job. And I like the way that, I know other platforms do it now, but how they had the distribution where you just press one button, it goes out to iTunes and YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all at the same time.
Yeah, it is nice. It's very nice how it works. And Anchor does most of that. The only negative would be that I would have to do the the YouTube. I'd have to manually do the YouTube, which isn't terribly tough because we do videos for Vimeo anyway. It's just one extra button to push.
Sure.
But I got to remember to do it every day.
Right. Well, the thing is we care about the fans.
Yeah, Neely cares about the fans.
Yeah. We want to make sure you have something to listen to.
Yeah, Neely wants to make sure you have
I was texting with our good friend George Mahalovic yesterday.
Yeah.
And he's still working. He's still working like I am and like you are and like a lot of our fans are, and sure. He's just like, even though I've been just catching up on all the back episodes of the CMS, he says it's nice to listen to testosterone male viewpoints and stuff that isn't politically correct.
Well, we definitely provide that. Yeah,
no kidding. So anyway, my nephew, of course, he's a hardcore fan, and he listens, right. And he texts me about every day to tell me how funny a certain something was on a certain segment that day.
Well, that's good. At least people funny.
Oh yeah, people hit me up through the week. Oh man, I just heard that segment that downloaded today, and you guys said this, and that was funny, and I'm over here laughing my ass off, and
right.
So, glad we could bring you the funny.
I got a couple this week, and it surprised me because it was really just kind of us, dipping back into the well. But I got a few people that like the Steve Perry thing again.
Oh, yeah.
People love the fucking teeth thing with Steve Perry.
Yeah, Ozzy Ace was one that hit me up on an email about that, too. just the whole clicking of the teeth or the, keeping the dentures from slipping out.
Right.
It's been so long since I've seen her face. Jeez.
It just makes me laugh that no one else anywhere, in no reviews, no one caught that. And I just caught it the second I heard it.
Yeah, I didn't catch it until you mentioned it. I really didn't listen that close. But then when you listen or point it out, it's so obvious.
It's like, Jesus, what happened, dude?
That is a goodie, though.
It is. It's fun. It's right there with Handjob as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just a funny catch of something goofy, that happened to hear in a song.
Yeah, just even to this day, even after hearing it and stuff, I'm still surprised as high of a caliber as Steve Perry is as a singer and legacy and whatnot, that he allowed that to be recorded or released.
Yeah, it is stunning.
All right, whatever. To each their own, but I'm glad it brought a smile to your face.
Yeah, twice. To your face.
Yeah, to your face.
To your face.
Pretty good. Well, I tomorrow get this, and I don't know if I'm actually going to do this or not. This is just something that was brought.
Please. Hold, go to the chat room and look at the picture Kendall just.
There you go. Look at that.
That's going right to Gab.
Yeah, look at that.
David.
Is that Tim James in the back?
It might be.
I see Jason over there on the right.
That's going straight to Gab.
Wow. The Dean of Down Syndrome.
There I am, the Dean of Down Syndrome.
Yeah. Is that Richie Blackmore in the wheelchair over there?
Somebody clubbed him in the back with his guitar.
Yeah, I think that's him too. Look at you. You're a leader.
I am. I'm the Dean of Down Syndrome.
You are. There's got to be a song in there somewhere.
Somebody.
Like the Duke of Earl, the Dean of Down Syndrome.
Dean of Downs, Dean of Downs.
Something like that. I mean, I think that we could maybe have a little Richard. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind.
Queen of dead.
Right. Dead. Good. The Dean of Down Syndrome. No longer are you. What was your supposed name going to be on that metal show?
Oh, the Gatekeeper.
The Gatekeeper.
Yeah, they wanted me to be the Gatekeeper.
Yeah, but instead he's the Dean of Down Syndrome.
I like that much better.
I do too. Yeah, that's much more funny. The Gatekeeper.
Yeah, the Gatekeeper. Terrible.
Whose idea was that anyway?
Station management.
Well, why did they think that was a good idea to have names for you guys? The Warlock and the Gatekeeper.
Dude, don't you know that radio's not as good unless the hosts have cool names?
Ugh.
The Warlock and the Gatekeeper. Yeah, it's great. I'm the guy with a set of keys that opens a gate. How scary.
Yeah. Just like Bubba the Love Sponge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good name, too. That just reminds you of some fucking guy in a dirty jerk booth just wiping the wall.
Right. A jizz mopper.
Yeah. A yellow mop or a yellow sponge that's all stained brown and has goo coming off it because there's jizz from 13 guys that jerked off in a row.
In a row?
In a row.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I never, for me personally, I mean, I know obviously it exists, but me personally, I can't even think of, you know what? I'm going to go in that seedy little building and go behind a curtain or in this little room and I'm going to jerk my dick.
Well, I'm not going to lie and say I never did in my younger years.
Really?
Oh yeah, I went to jerk booth.
What was tell me what the attraction was there, because it was just like, for me, being kind of a germaphobe as I am, it's just like the thought of going, hey, you know what? I'm going to go in there and I'm going to jizz on a glass thing to a girl who's doing some kind of lewd activities. Well,
it really was price, honestly. I was in one of those jerk stores that they had over there on Brook Park Road, over there in Brook Park and West 130th.
All right, was this while you were married or?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why I was married.
Really? All right,
yeah.
Go ahead.
I slid out over there. It was when I was working over there.
All right.
Remember when I had the office with Mitch?
I do.
Yeah, when I had the office with Mitch, I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop in here and watch some porn, and because they had like 2 or 3 jerk booths. And they had 2 or 3 like movie booths, it was like almost like a hood type of a deal.
Okay.
Almost like they have on the sideline of the NFL to watch the replay.
Yeah.
And you would go in that little booth and you'd kind of tuck your head in under this little hood thing, and you could watch porn. And since I didn't have any porn at home, I would watch a little porn there. And it was cheap. It was like $2 or something. It was like $2, and you get like 15 minutes of porn or something. So I was in there and I came out and, I used to stop there, couple times a month, I guess, and watch a little porn. Don't forget, this is before the internet was really hopping.
I get it. But even before the internet, it never occurred to me to even go into a place and go, I'm going to watch some porn and jerk my dick.
Yeah, but you're not a sick fuck like I am.
I guess. Okay. I'm just going to take your word for it.
So anyway, after 2, 3, 4 times going in this place, the guy said, well, you can go to the other room and it's $15 and there's actually a live girl in there.
Was it Madonna?
No, it wasn't. Believe me, Madonna. Closer to Madonna's horse or something.
Right.
It was definitely a girl that would barely work as a daytime stripper. I mean, it was not a good looking girl at all. But she'd get in there and she'd be writhing around in this little room, and it had like red lighting in it and like a couch and shit. And she'd be like, what do you want me to do, sweetie? And I was like, stick your fingers in your asshole or whatever. You just tell her to do shit.
Right.
Next thing I know, you're rubbing your dick. Your dick gets hard while you're sitting there watching. You don't want to do something, but then it just happens. So you just rub one out.
It just slips out.
Well, I don't know if it slipped as much as opened the pants and pulled the dick out, but I fucking definitely rubbed one out.
Jeez.
It was good.
Then you do the walk of shame past the cashier counter before you walk out. You might want to send someone back to booth number 3.
Dude, the worst. No, first of all, you say nothing. You walk straight out and you don't even look the guy in the face. That's the first thing.
No eye contact.
None. But the second thing that was the most embarrassing of it was right outside, like before, there was like a curtain, and then the rooms were behind the curtain.
Okay.
Right before you would get to the curtain, there was a like a hand soap thing, a sanitizer hand soap thing.
Yeah, okay.
And of course you want a hand sanitizer. You want to go out with a cummy hand. So you fucking hit this hand sanitizer thing.
Yeah.
And unfortunately it was electric, so it made a noise and it was just as embarrassing as fuck. You might as well have just jerked off in front of the guy at the counter. Exactly. You're right at the curtain and all of a sudden you hear you're like, and then you hear the paper towel thing go as you rip a paper towel off. And then you walk out and just eyes straight forward, straight for the door, like you stumbled into the wrong fucking place.
Oh boy.
Whoop, out. And then you come back 3 days later and pretend, even though it's the same guy, pretend you've never seen him before.
Of course.
Hey, man, how are you? Worked here long?
Back for another jerk, I see.
Nope, I don't know what you're talking about. It's my first time.
Wow. All right. Well, I got to live vicariously through your experiences because it's just something that never even occurred to me to go, man, I wonder if they got a nudie boot in there.
Hey, dude, I was a pig. Still am. Still am. I just now it's all come to my bedroom now. You know, they brought it for the iPad and for the Surface.
Right.
You know, I got a great 12-inch screen of Surface that just sits right on the bed. If anybody ever visits my house, I'm going to give you a recommendation. Don't touch the Surface. Might not get what you want. You might find your hand a little stuck to it.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, well, hey, they each their own.
Yeah.
How's that old saying go? Different strokes for different folks?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a complete filthy pig. I would never Chromecast the porn to my big TV. It's wrong.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I'm being dead serious. I've never done that.
Really?
There's just something. It's like somewhere in my twisted haze of a mind.
Yeah.
I have it built in that's just going too far.
That's going too far.
That's going too far.
Yeah. I watch clean stuff on that TV. I don't want to defile it with porn.
Well, I'm going to look. And this is going to sound ridiculously sick, but I'm already there, so we might as well just share it as it is. There's something now about the iPad that it makes me fucking think about jerking off.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do with the iPad.
All right.
So I don't want my TV to get that way because then I'll never stop jerking off. I'll get it in my head that every time I'm staring at the TV, I should have my dick in my hand.
Right.
It's like, no, I can't do that. I can't follow my TV that way.
Yeah, you'll end up like that character on Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, exactly. Chucky.
Yeah.
Somebody will come over and cut off my fingers.
Yep. Always got your hand in your pants.
That's right. Just rubbing one out.
Jeez.
Chucky, what's with the dick?
Yeah.
One of my favorite lines in the history of Sons of Anarchy. Chucky, what's with the dick?
Is that Clay?
Clay, yeah. In the clubhouse.
Yeah.
Too good.
Wow. All right. Well, you filled my mind with horrid visuals.
With filth.
Yeah. Horrid visuals.
Glad I could help out. Glad I could launch the show off in such fashion.
Right. Well, that is your realm after all.
Yeah, pretty much.
As the Indians would say, you're setting the tone for the show.
That's right. I sure am.
You need to set the tone.
So is that the tone of the show this week? All filth?
Well, I don't know if it'll be the tone of the show, but kicking off the show, I guess for those of you who have an interest in that sort of thing, you got your fill right off the bat.
Right, there you go.
You didn't have to wait to the end of the show to get your nasty on.
Nope, I started early, and I'm not even drinking yet.
Not yet.
I'm drinking coffee.
All right. Well, somebody is so persistent about wanting to talk to us. I don't know what it is, but hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Sorry, guys. I'm just a bit excited.
What are you excited about? Is that you, Tim? Is that you calling and calling and calling the show line?
Yes, it is. I texted Chris about this, but I got to ask Gene Simmons a question this week through the US ambassador and for New Zealand, because he did a live Facebook chat.
Okay, so
And-
you asked Gene Simmons a question through Facebook Live.
And through a guy.
No. Well,
It's not like Tim
Well,
asked
yeah.
Timothy, the cerebral palsy guy from New Zealand, asked the question.
Oh, I got you. So it was related to Gene Simmons. You ask your question, then the guy reads the question and asks Gene.
correct.
Okay, all right. I got the. See, I don't participate in this kind of nonsense, but go ahead.
But then the guy criticised my spelling because I spelled a word wrong when I was trying to rush type it. And but
That was funny though. But that was actually funny. He did call Tim as Timothy from New Zealand. Was it New Zealand that has cerebral palsy?
from Sydney, from Sydney.
Yeah, that has cerebral palsy, and then he goofed on his spelling. It's like, dude, he's fucking battling CP, you dick. He can spell a word wrong.
So, Tim, what was the big question that you asked Gene, and was it earth-shattering?
No.
No. I mean, I'll tell you the question. But the cool thing is, I looked on Blabbermouth this morning, and they're talking about my question on Blabbermouth.
Oh, wow! Look at you.
Except, of course, they didn't mention me, and why should they? But it was pretty cool that my question made Blabbermouth.
Wow! Look, well, you're an acclaimed artist yourself. I don't know why they wouldn't reference you in your, latest release.
They
Dude,
should have.
who knows T.J. James?
Well, certainly not the guy that asked your question, since he called you Timothy from Sydney, who has CP.
Yeah, well, I didn't. Yeah, because I didn't put T.J. James. But anyway, yeah, my question
You put
was.
that in your signature, Tim? Do you when you signed your email, did it say Timothy Sydney CP sufferer?
No, it said. It said it's because Gene doesn't know me as that. Or not that he'd even remember me, but it was just Timothy James Murdoch from Sydney. That's what I said.
Well, how did he know you had CP?
Well, because I said that. I said that in my question.
Oh, okay. Well, what was your question?
My question was, I just said, like, do you have any upcoming, because there were stupid questions like, how did you write
Don't
Love Gun?
justify your question. Just tell Neely what your question was.
Okay, well, I said, do you have any new material coming out that's unreleased, or any new projects that the hardcore fans can get excited about? And then he went into his whole rhetoric.
Well, where did the CP part come in?
Because Tim wrote, because Tim wrote this. Hi, my name is Tim James. I'm from Sydney, Australia. I suffer from CP. Gene, do you have a new record coming out?
So why was it necessary wait a minute, Tim. Why was it necessary to throw that part in?
Because he wanted his question read.
Well, hang on. Firstly, that's not entirely correct. I said, hi, it's Timothy James Murdoch from Sydney, Australia. I said, I'm a professional musician. I've got cerebral palsy. I'd like to thank Gene Simmons for his kind words that he said to me at the Vault experience in Sydney, yada, yada, yada. And here's my question. That was how that happened.
Oh, okay. So it's like, remember me, Gene, remember me.
No, of course he doesn't remember me. But you asked what the relevance of me putting in my cerebral palsy was. Well, he bloody answered my question, so it worked.
Yeah, well, Chris Aiken, burn victim here, would just like to congratulate you, Tim.
Chris Aiken,
Mate,
veteran, burn victim, the dean of the Down syndrome.
The dean of Down syndrome says congratulations, Tim.
You've got to use whatever you've got to try and get what you want.
All right.
That's great.
Fair enough.
Chris,
Yeah.
you wrote a book about being a burn victim.
Yeah, I didn't ask Gene Simmons to promote it.
Yeah, well, we've all got to use what we have. Haley Kill.
Jeez, it goes Tim. Jeez. That was a long way to get to that.
I know. I wasn't even going to bust Tim's balls about it, but since he called, I'm definitely going to bust.
Okay, go ahead. Gee whiz. This people participating in social media chats and stuff. It's just like, I get it for our show if we're doing like a little group thing, but man, gotta be recognized.
Well, I would suggest you start signing anything that you send out to anybody as Neely, my brother, died. You know?
Yeah.
And I'll start signing everything of burn victim, Chris Aiken. You know, that way maybe we can get some more attention.
Right.
Blabbermouth runs a quote from your Kelly Nichols thing. Wendell Neely, whose brother died from the Classic Metal Show.
My brother didn't die from the Classic Metal Show. He died from a car accident.
Well, you know, some of the jokes are like a car accident.
Yeah, it's a train wreck.
It's like the Trump train wreck.
Yeah, that call from Tim was a train wreck.
No kidding.
Wow. Well, good on you, Tim. You got recognized by one of your heroes.
Yeah, I'm sure Gene is still sitting right now in his LA mansion going, man, I hope CP Tim is doing well tonight.
Right. I feel so charitable answering his question on a live Facebook chat.
Yeah. Thank God for that Timothy from CP filled Sydney. Thank God for him.
I'd like to feature his music on the Gene Simmons label.
Then he hears it. It's like, maybe not.
Yeah. You know, I signed the likes of Van Halen, Keel, Black and Blue, Tim James.
There's no apologies. There's something here.
Right.
You know, I bet I could do something with this no apologies. Would you mind limping on stage, Tim? We got to really play this CP thing.
Right.
Tim, have you ever thought of painting your eye with a star over it? It worked well for us. It could be your thing, Tim.
Well, I think I would have gone a little different route than the star on your eye. I mean, that's already been done. How about a bullseye on your asshole?
Or some squiggly lines make it look like you're shaking. We'll call you the Earthquake, Tim.
Right.
It's got a good ring to it, Tim. TJ Earthquake James.
Yeah, Earth Shaker Rock.
The Earth Shaker. Tim, would you write a song called Shaking My Leg Away?
There's a whole lot of shaking going on. You could cover
Tim,
that song.
Would you ever consider busking for medication money, Tim?
Hey, whatever makes Tim happy. They quoted me on Blabbermouth.
Timothy, I'd like to thank you very much for your question, and keep on shaking, buddy. I remember you. You're the guy that held the combination on the vault still, and it opened. I know why, because you shook it loose. We get it, Tim.
Next time I get quoted on Blabbermouth, I'm going to call the Burt Show.
The Burt Show?
Yeah. They quoted me on Blabbermouth, Bert. I just had to call a radio show and let them know.
Yeah.
Whether you care or not, at least I got it out there.
Yeah, you got to call. You need to call Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
On his next podcast or whatever, his next cast, his next news time when he's taking questions. You could sit there, you know, like in the old days, making calls for Rockline. Yeah, on the line now we've got Wendell in Indiana.
Bob Coburn here on Rockline.
Wendell,
the studio.
Your brother died. Yeah, he did, and that's unfortunate. But Gene, what's new with Kissology?
Wow. Well, you got to use what you have.
Oh, good for him.
I learned that today, that you have to use what you have.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what Tim is trying to tell us is that you need to play the sympathy card if you got one.
That's right. Well, good on you, Tim. I'm glad it worked for you.
Well, you learn something new every day.
You do.
Yep. I just learned that sympathy opens doors.
Yeah. I'm glad Tim was able to make that happen. It's fantastic.
And tell us about it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. This was not a pent-up joy type thing for himself personally. He wanted to tell the world.
Yeah, I'm surprised Tim didn't make us talk to his people to get to him.
It's going to get to that point one day, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, get my publicist to call, get a hold of my people, have your people get a hold of my people.
Mr. James would like to appear on your show at 9:45. Not 9:46 either.
Right.
Mr. James has a schedule.
Yeah, don't keep him waiting.
Yes, Mr. James has a schedule.
Up next is BMAC.
Checking in or mentioning this new war with Stevie and Mitch LaFon. Have you heard about that?
I was not aware. What's going on?
Mitch running his fucking mouth as he always does, and Stevie called him on it.
Okay.
Mitch got all bitchy with Stevie and then blocked him, and all just typical Twitter, Facebook bullshit. So now Stevie's gonna pull every. I guess what happened was they went back and forth, and then Stevie posted some screenshots of Mitch like hammering Blabbermouth and trying to start a boycott on Blabbermouth.
Okay.
And that's when Tim, I guess, bitch filed a complaint to have his stuff taken down as harassment and whatnot. So,
well, what was the original thing that started all this?
It was, you know what? And I even commented on it. Just I commented something like, "Go get him, Stevie," because I think Mitch is a cunt. But it was just something. I don't even remember what it was. It was something on John Kivel's page, on the Kivel Empire's page.
Okay.
And Mitch said something, and Stevie called him on it, and then it just turned into some back and forth. And then Mitch got all fucking pissy and blocked Stevie on Twitter and Facebook and, all that faggotry that goes on social media.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't participate.
Yeah. All that faggotry. So don't be shocked if every bad thing Mitch has ever said about everybody all of a sudden appears on Metal Sludge now.
Jeez.
Because Stevie is the king of screenshots. So I dread the day that Stevie gets the case of the ass with us. I can't imagine what he'll post, but I got him back because I have all the fucking ridiculously filthy porn he sent to me through Facebook. So holy smokes.
So Stevie has shared a treasure trove of porn with you?
Oh, every day Stevie sends.
Really?
Not even just regular. It'd be one thing if it was cool porn, but sometimes it's just the most ridiculous shit. It's girls pulling out a fucking 3-foot-long eggplant out of their asshole and shit. Like the most crazy shit ever. I'm always... I've said it before on the show. I'm certainly appreciative that everybody sends me porn, but sometimes it definitely goes even over my quote-unquote line. Sometimes I look at it and I go, why is anybody sending me this shit? But yeah, he sends some doozies. So if he ever comes at us, I'll come back at him because I have a lot of his stuff.
Oh, boy. Well, I don't think Stevie would have any reason to come at us about anything. But then again, you never know, right?
Yeah, we love Stevie and we love his attitude. His attitude's the same as ours.
Yeah, I know. I've known Stevie for, I think I met Stevie the first time during the whole, hairband thing, when he came out with the hairband song.
Right.
American Hairband.
98 or whatever.
Yeah, so it's been 22 years.
Yeah. Yeah, we've known Stevie forever. So, whatever. As far as I'm concerned, anybody that smashes Mitch is okay with me because that dude is an A1 cunt bag. I fucking hate Mitch LaFon.
I didn't get that impression at all.
Oh. Talk about somebody I wish would get the COVID. Holy fuck. I wish he would get the COVID and his fucking bald head would explode. I cannot stand that cocksucker.
Wow. Well, how do you really feel, Chris?
And you know why, don't you? You know why.
I don't recall exactly.
It goes back, and this is how petty I am, and I'll admit it. I'm a petty fuck. But you know what? You treat me like shit, I'm going to remember it forever.
Wait, was this one of the shows at the Odeon?
No. No, this was when I was doing the website for Dokken. And he was trying to get a hold of Don to do an interview.
Yeah.
And I told him that he asked me who the publicist was. I was like, he doesn't have a publicist. You know, I kind of passed the word.
Yeah.
On to Don, and Don makes his fucking decisions on, you know, at that point. And he was like, well, you need to contact him.
Oh, basically dictating to you. Don't you know who I am?
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, I'll contact him on my time. And he's like, I don't need to deal with the fucking webmaster.
Oh, see, I wasn't aware of that.
And I was like, okay, cocksucker, then no, I won't contact him, you fucking faggot. Fuck you. Go fucking interview Lee Aaron, you Canadian cunt. Go fuck yourself.
The Metal Queen?
Yeah, fuck you. I hope she turns you down too, fuckface. Go drown in a pool. Fucking asshole.
Wow.
And a terrible interviewer.
Yeah, I've listened to some of his interviews. He's not that good.
He's a fucking terrible interviewer, too. Fuck him. He's a jizzball.
Well, I'm glad you got that out of your system.
Well, what, you know, and it's funny because people are like, that's a long fucking time ago. You should... No. Once you're a cunt, you're a cunt.
Once a cunt, always a cunt.
You want me to back off of that? Ask your friend Mark Strigo how that goes. You fucking come to me one-on-one and we'll handle it.
Yeah.
Till then, you're a piece of shit. Fucking jizzbag. Block me too. CMS rocks on Twitter. Block that one too, faggot.
Blocking.
Block that too.
I'm blocking you. There's some blocked user in your future, pal.
Yeah, block the CMS on Facebook too, asshole. Go right ahead.
Blocking.
Tough guy.
Yeah. I just find it so funny that everything boils down to social media now.
I know.
Everything.
It is. It's so dumb. Who cares?
You know, I put a comment about that on social media. You did? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I blocked that guy. You did? Yeah.
What's funny is everybody gets on me because I don't let comments be on the YouTube page.
Well, there's a reason for that aside from, you know, because we're held responsible for everybody's comments.
Yeah, that's what YouTube has said they're going to do. But even if they don't do that, let's be honest, we don't need or care what people think. I'm never going to go to there and go, oh well, this guy said I'm a fucking fat piece of shit. I better change my ways.
Yeah.
I better ask better questions because he said this interview sucks. Go fuck yourself. I don't need your opinion. Start your own fucking show.
Yeah.
Fucking social media warrior fags.
It's just so funny. You know, so-and-so commented on Twitter today. So?
Yeah. So what?
So?
His blips and bleeps were stronger than your blips and bleeps.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Who's that one faggot that they're always quoting in some kind of news? Is it John Legend?
Yeah, he gets a lot.
Yeah, it's just like, well, John Legend said, and so it's like, who cares? Who's he? He sings. So what?
What did he sing? He sang what? The national anthem for the WWE? Congratulations.
I have no idea, but, you know, every time John Legend said that, blah, 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 and it's like, so?
I know. Well, if COVID has done anything, it has definitely marginalized fucking celebrities. Because it's really gotten really quickly to where no one gives a fuck what celebrities are saying.
As they should. Nobody should give a fuck what celebrities say.
No, nobody should, but even when they've tried their little look at me fucking moments, like that horrific version of Imagine, you know, when they've tried that, everybody has just been like, you guys are fucking clueless idiots. You know, everybody has just jumped on and just said, you guys don't matter. You're not important in the grand scheme. And I love it.
Yeah. The one that just absolutely I cannot stand, you know, well, Jimmy Kimmel said, it's like, who cares? Who cares? You're not that funny. You're a crying bitch. Mm-hmm. You're a weakling. It's just like, why? Who cares? You're not even funny.
Right. Exactly.
But Jimmy Kimmel said that President Trump, blah, blah, blah. So?
Yeah, so what? Who's he? You mean the guy that used to make chicks bounce on fucking trampolines to watch their tits bounce?
Yeah.
That guy? All right. Great. Glad to hear it.
No use for it. It's not a part. It's not a part of my life.
Mm-mm.
So screw
Not
you.
Yeah, not much of mine.
Yeah, I went on Facebook and I posted my outrage about this.
Yeah, my shock, outrage.
Yeah,
I was flabbergasted.
yeah. That I guess a story that kind of broke this week, even though it actually happened, I believe in February, was that black guy that got shot down in Georgia.
No idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some kid, young guy, about 25. He was confronted because he was recognized as somebody who was breaking in houses in the neighborhood.
Okay.
And he got into an altercation with a couple of guys who more or less stopped him out in the street. And he got into a tussle with a guy with a gun, and he ended up getting killed.
Okay.
So the local police down there have not, jumped on arresting these guys because they were in the process of, determining whether it was an accident or, kind of a stand your ground thing or self-defense or whatever, whatever it is. But all I saw in the story, and social media said,
oh, that's good.
This is like, yeah, so were they there? Did they take part in this? So what?
XYZ Police Department said on Twitter.
Yeah, so? Yeah, that was just wrong, one guy stated on Twitter. Okay.
Hashtag don't shoot me.
Right. Yeah, so, and?
Story?
Yeah.
Didn't watch a minute of news this
Well,
week.
I didn't watch any news, but I see it pop up on, like, news feeds, things like that. But regardless of that, my point is so-and-so in, Iowa said, so, and?
Good for him.
Yeah.
Right before he went back to playing Call of Duty, he said, this is outrageous.
Yeah.
Hashtag don't shoot me.
Now I'm going to go back to Call of Duty and start shooting black men that pop up on my screen.
Exactly.
At least I'm just doing it virtually. I'm not doing it for real.
Of course.
Hail and Kill Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? Who is this? Where are you calling from? What do you want?
Hey, here's the deal. Hey, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. My name is Gary, and I live in Northwest Arkansas. Neely, it's right here where you went to truck driving school,
So
right
you're
in this area.
over in Rogers, Lowell area?
You bet, buddy. Hey, so you guys were, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're fine. Go.
All right, here we go. Hey, you were talking about this deal down in Atlanta.
Did he hang up, Neely? Did he hang up?
No.
No, I'm here.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear us?
Are you there?
I can hear you fine.
Do they have phone service in Arkansas? Hello?
Hello?
Well, yeah, they do. They do.
If you're there, call back. We must have dropped you or something.
Okay. Hello,
Go ahead.
Gotcha.
Go ahead and tell your story. Make it quick.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, what the hell? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Go.
Yeah, we're down here in Arkansas. How you guys were talking about that deal down there in Atlanta, and what I heard, ungoddamn believable, what they were showing on the news just earlier today, and this would be on CBS News. What I wanted to say to you guys is, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why does it always have to be that it's against everybody?
Okay, thanks for calling. I don't even know what he was going for.
What is that? What?
I was watching CBS News. Well, that's your first mistake, watching some kind of lamestream media.
I'd just like to know, what the fuck? I'd like to know that too. What the fuck is the call?
Why is it always against everyone? What? What's against everyone?
Yeah, but I'm the bad guy because I don't like the calls. I'm always the asshole because I don't like the calls.
Yeah, but we made a bit out of it, so that makes it funny. What? Now, here's the funny thing.
All right.
This guy that just called from Arkansas, he's definitely got to be a long-term listener to know that that's where I went to truck driving school, because I probably didn't talk about that for years.
Yeah. Arkansas guy, call us back. I want to know. I really want to know what his point was now. It's one of the only times I'm ever going to ask a caller to call back. Arkansas guy, please call back. I want to know. I didn't understand your call. No kidding aside, I won't even pretend that I can't hear you this time. Please call back.
So I'm watching CBS News, and I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck?
I want him to call back.
All right, call us back. Call us back.
I want some clarity.
800-497-5891. Call us back. And Chris will behave. He won't make fun of you anymore.
I won't.
He won't even indicate that you're part of the Dean of the Down.
Yeah. You're not one of my Down syndrome followers.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to call us back now.
He's probably like, fuck that.
Yeah. So I just walked into a bee's nest.
A murder hornet nest.
Yeah, that's funny you bring that up, because that was in the news this week, too.
I did hear about that.
Well, I knew about these years ago, because my dad does keep bees.
Yeah.
And, I saw this on YouTube like years ago about how these Japanese hornets can get in these beehives and just decimate a beehive in a matter of, an hour.
Right.
Just like two or three of those things, and go in a beehive and just destroy a whole beehive.
Right. What's the deal with them? Their stinger doesn't kill them or something?
No. What it does is that they have these big pinchers, their mandibles.
Yeah.
And they just grab bees and snap their heads off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they just snap the heads off of bees, just one after another. I mean, they probably could snap 30 or 40 bees' heads off in a minute.
They're big, right?
Yeah, they're big. They're about 2 inches long.
All right. Now, that ain't shit. Go to the Middle East and look up, and anybody wants to find a picture, look these up, and these are some scary motherfuckers. Look up some fucking camel spiders. You ever seen those?
I have not.
Spider? Jesus fucking Christ. That goddamn thing, you could ride that thing. I ain't kidding, dude. It's probably a foot and a half across.
It's a big spider.
It's a giant fucking spider. We called them camel spiders. Might just have been because we were racist in fucking Qatar.
Right.
But we called them camel spiders, and they were monstrous. Like to kill one, you would have to you would take your rifle and you'd flip it over, and you would have to kind of smash it hard with the butt end of your rifle.
Yeah.
Kill the fucker, man.
Was it dangerous?
I didn't take any chances with it.
Well, I mean, were you aware? Were you aware if they were dangerous? Did they have a dangerous bite or anything to them?
We never had no briefing on them or nothing, but they look scary as fuck. They had big old fucking fang-looking things on them and shit.
Yeah.
They were scary looking.
They were like the AR-15 of spiders. They looked awful scary, but they weren't that dangerous.
I'm telling you. I wanted to hook a couple. They're putting them in the chat room right now. Look at how fucking big those things are.
Yeah, those are. Yeah, look, it's on a military guy.
Yeah, you fucking walk up on that thing crawling around while you're trying to take a piss or something. Holy fuck, you're running for cover. You're like throwing your helmet at that motherfucker and hoping he doesn't steal it.
Yeah, that one is as big as that one guy's thigh.
That's what I'm saying. They're big, man.
Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Hey, yeah, it's Arkansas guy. Hey, calling you back real quick. Man.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
Chris has hold up. Chris has a question for you. Go ahead, Chris.
Sure. Go ahead, Chris.
I did not understand. First of all, take the phone out of your mouth. It's not chewing tobacco. So
Sure.
back up your phone just a little bit so we can hear you. And,
all right.
And we didn't understand your point. All we got was CBS News and what the fuck, and what are you what the fucking about?
Okay. Yeah. No. You know what? I probably came on a little bit strong. So let me back off there.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm dude from Arkansas, and yeah, I ain't got no teeth or nothing. You know that. But anyway, no, I didn't know if you guys had seen this, and this came out. This was before the coronavirus had came out, and what it was on. Okay, I'll just say this: one of the network news.
Yes.
Okay, so this was out there around San Francisco area, something like that, and these. Apparently what it was, these single moms had taken over these rental houses that these people owned.
Yes.
Did y'all guys see that?
Yeah, I think we actually covered it on the show about the squatters.
Yeah, and it had all, and what the deal with it was is it had all these white people that were up there like on the goddamn sidewalk, man, and they were like, shame on you, and all that. And I didn't know if you had covered that. I try to listen to you guys, but man, I don't get you every week. Dude, I'm a truck driver too, so I don't get to.
Well, tell us the point you were making about the guy that got shot in Atlanta. What was your point about that?
Well, the point about that, didn't that happen? What I had saw about this, didn't that happen a few months ago?
Yeah, it happened in February.
And what the fuck does it?
Yeah, it happened in February.
What does that even matter now?
Well, because the guys that shot him got arrested this week for murder.
Okay, for a different murder?
The same guy, it took them this long to arrest the guys who shot him.
Okay.
That's why it's in the news this week. So the question is, why did it take so long to arrest these guys on an incident that happened in February?
Well, yeah, exactly. It's unfucking real, man. Yeah.
Well, what part is unreal? That it took them this long, or that they arrested him at all for blowing away a black guy?
Well, now hang on a minute, Neely. Hang on a minute, Neely. Well, let me ask you this though: what they showed on the news, though, but what they showed on the fucking news, what they're trying to say is that this dad and this son chased them down and just shot them out of cold blood, but they didn't show what the guy did. What did he do?
So you're saying if he did something that it's okay that they gunned him down?
No, I wouldn't think so at all. No, that wasn't right. But hell, hang on, Chris. What the fuck if he? Hang on a minute.
Right,
but what if this guy? Yeah, okay. But what if this guy had went in and like hurt one of their children or something? They didn't show what this motherfucker did.
Well, I'm good now. If you stay quiet, I'm just going to explain it real quick, and then we'll put an end to this.
Absolutely.
We're getting somewhere, Neely. What are you doing?
What it was this guy, the black guy, was out jogging.
Okay.
The father and son recognized him as somebody who had been breaking into some of the houses in the area.
Okay.
So they went and confronted him to basically say, we recognize you as somebody who's been breaking into houses around here.
Okay.
Then he got into a altercation with the father, and the father had a shotgun with him, and they tussled with him, and then the son was up in the back of the pickup truck, and he ended up shooting the guy who was fighting with his father.
Okay, absolutely, and that's where my call was coming from, is because the way that they showed this just earlier, what they tried to show was they tried to show that the guy that got shot was actually breaking into a house in the neighborhood that was under construction. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, Duke, let me ask you this.
I don't know if you saw that, man, but yeah, that's what they were trying to say, is that the guy that got shot was supposedly fucking breaking into a house under construction, and these guys kind of like tracked him down. Go ahead, Chris. Sorry, man.
No problem. Take your time. It's your show. But No,
it's not, man. It's not, man. Hey, my manager's tapping me on the shoulder.
No, not yet. I got a question for you, Duke. Before your manager pulls you away. Before you were a truck driver, were you ever Steve Perry's vocal coach?
Oh no, man! I wish I could have been. Hell, I could have. Yeah, I could have helped him. No shit, man. What? You know what, dude? I'll tell you real quick. Within about 10 seconds. Dude, no, I had these fucking throat polyps come up on my vocal cords. I had to have them surgically removed, and that was in 2015. That's why my voice is so fucked up.
And then what? Do you have teeth?
Well, you bet I do.
All right. Are they real?
Well, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Most people in Arkansas are okay. Hey, and then I'll go back around to it, man. I mean, I'll say where I'm at. It's a pretty good area. It's pretty good. Hey guys, I want to tell you, I love your show. Love you guys. Love what you do. Listen to you all the time, and God bless you guys, man. I'm so grateful I found you, man. So.
All right, we are a godsend after all. Yeah.
You bet, dude. You bet. You are to me. And I love you guys.
We are the king of the Ozarks.
All right.
There you go.
All right, now beat it.
All right. My manager's tapping me. Hell, fuck you, pal. Hand jobs, and I'd still fuck Doro.
Well, that's disturbing.
I'm sure she's thrilled.
You got your answer. We basically got nothing out of that.
Holy smokes.
He's quite a storyteller, though.
That was like watching a slow motion replay of the Indy 500. Just endlessly going around.
When fans call, and talk like that, it just makes me more grateful for the gift you and I have in being able to expound on a thought.
I'm just like, whoa. Well, I'm glad you're a fan, Duke. Keep on listening, buddy. Don't call again, but keep listening. And we gave Duke a fair chance on the phone. Gave him a second try.
You did, and you were respectful.
Yeah, I didn't bust his balls once.
Right.
See, I'm not always the total prick on the phone. Just sometimes. Exactly. Just when I'm in a bad mood. I'm in a good mood tonight.
Yeah. All right. I say we take a break. I'll let you pick a tune. What would you like to hear?
All right. We're going to go obscure as fuck right now.
Okay.
The song is called Red Light Zone from the band Trouble Tribe.
Trouble Tribe.
You remember the band Trouble Tribe?
Just briefly.
Yeah, they were very up and gone. They were like a band that bands like Jet Boy were like, ha, we made it and you didn't.
Okay, and what was the song?
Red Light Zone.
Okay. Let's see if I can find it here. Oh, there it is. Got it.
There we go.
All right, well, we'll play a couple of tunes. We'll come back and we'll do some more stuff. So here it is. This is Trouble Tribe with Red Light Zone exclusively here
on your classic metal show.